about my weight because people about it anyway. You're too small, you're too big, that doesn't fit. I am perfect the way I am.
Hollywood loves the spotlight, but sometimes that light burns. For years, Selena Gomez wasn't just known for her music or her acting. She became the target of endless conversations about her body. From losing weight during her relationship with Justin Bieber to gaining it back while battling lupus and a kidney transplant, the world judged her every move. But what role did Justin play? And why does the industry keep shaming women for being too big or too small? Today, we're diving into the untold story of Selena, body image, and the brutal pressures of fame.
I'm a little bit big right now because I enjoyed myself during the holidays. Right?
In the entertainment industry, beauty often equals currency. Slim figures, model-like looks, and flawless appearances are treated like requirements for success. When Selena entered the spotlight, she was immediately compared to Hollywood's standard of thin perfection. Every outfit, every red carpet walk, became another chance for critics to weigh in on her body instead of her talent.
That was one of the moments where I was like, I don't have to be that 19-year-old body shape anymore.
Selena herself once admitted Justin liked model-like bodies. That single statement exploded online, fueling years of speculation. Fans began asking, was Selena losing weight for herself, or was she reshaping her identity for love? It became less about her music and more about her waistline, a cruel example of how women are reduced to their size, even in relationships.
She doesn't owe me anything. I don't owe, neither of us owe anybody anything except, respect.
Today, social media became the battlefield. Some praised her model look with Justin, while others slammed her every time she gained weight back. The ugliest part? Supporters weren't really supporting her. They were supporting a version of her that fit Justin's rumored ideal. Selena was no longer just Selena. She was a reflection of someone else's preferences.
One of the moments where I was like, I don't have to be that 19-year-old body shape anymore.
Then, on a different podcast, Haley basically repeats her.
I'm not 19 anymore. I'm 24 now.
But behind the scenes, Selena was dealing with something far more serious than fashion or fans. In 2015, she revealed she had lupus, an autoimmune disease that caused exhaustion, inflammation, and dramatic changes in weight. Later, in 2017, she underwent a kidney transplant. Suddenly, her body was about survival, not image. But instead of compassion, the internet doubled down on criticism.
Big right now because I enjoyed myself during the holidays. Right?
The pop diva chuckled and looked to her sister for confirmation before saying, "But we don't care."
In 2018, Selena had enough. She posted a TikTok saying, I don't care about my weight because people will still say you're too small or too big. That moment went viral. For the first time, Selena stood publicly against the body shaming, reminding her fans and her critics that no one should be defined by their size. Behind Selena's smile, there were darker struggles. In interviews, she admitted that during a past relationship, she felt like a victim of a certain type of emotional abuse. While she never directly said Justin's name, many fans quickly connected the dots. Think about the pressure of constantly being compared to supermodels, the whispers that you're not enough, and the unspoken demand to maintain a body type that fits someone else's image of beauty. That kind of weight isn't just physical, it's emotional. For Selena, it wasn't only about the relationship, but about losing pieces of herself in the process. And this is where the story turns, because her words revealed something bigger. That love can sometimes disguise control, and that the pressure to meet unrealistic standards can break even the strongest souls. Yet even here, Selena was planting the seeds of her eventual resilience. As Selena continued to rise in fame, the industry's toxic expectations began to weigh heavily on her. Paparazzi photos, red carpet appearances, and even casual beach outings became opportunities for the media to pick apart her body. Instead of celebrating her achievements, the headlines often focused on her looks, dissecting her weight, her outfits, and even her natural changes. For a young woman in the spotlight, this wasn't just criticism. It was a storm that chipped away at her confidence. As Selena transitioned from her Disney days into adulthood, the spotlight on her appearance intensified. The media and certain fans began scrutinizing her weight fluctuations, sparking harsh commentary online. Paparazzi photos often triggered waves of body-shaming remarks, questioning her health and lifestyle. For Selena, who was simultaneously dealing with lupus and undergoing treatment, this criticism felt deeply personal. Instead of acknowledging her medical struggles, tabloids painted a false image of letting herself go. These moments planted seeds of insecurity, making her retreat from the spotlight at times. Selena admitted in interviews that she avoided social media because of the constant negativity. What many didn't realize was that behind the glamorous stage performances and red carpet appearances, she was quietly battling to love herself in an industry obsessed with perfection. This period marked the beginning of her journey of resilience against society's harsh judgments. Hollywood is notorious for setting impossible beauty standards, and Selena felt the full weight of it. From magazine shoots demanding her to be camera-ready at all times to record labels subtly pushing a certain image, she constantly faced pressure to fit an unrealistic mold. The industry often treated her as a product rather than a person, expecting her to look flawless regardless of her health. This pressure became overwhelming, especially as she balanced a demanding career with ongoing medical treatments. Instead of supporting her, some executives hinted that her appearance might affect her career longevity. This toxic cycle made her realize that no matter how talented she was, she'd always be judged for her body first. Yet, Selena started to push back, recognizing that if she didn't stand up for herself, the same damaging narrative would continue for countless young women in the spotlight after her. Social media became both a blessing and a curse for Selena. On one hand, it allowed her to connect with millions of fans instantly. On the other, it became a breeding ground for hateful comments and body shaming. Every photo she posted was dissected, from her weight to her outfits, with critics quick to leave cruel remarks. This digital harassment took a toll on her mental health, contributing to anxiety and depression. Selena openly shared how scrolling through comments sometimes left her feeling worthless. In 2017, she made the bold decision to step back from social media, handing over her Instagram to her team. Ironically, even while being less active, she remained one of the most followed people in the world. This contradiction highlighted a greater issue. Fame didn't protect her from pain, but her honesty about struggling with mental health began to inspire millions silently facing the same battles. Selena's health journey became a pivotal chapter in her story. With lupus and a kidney transplant behind her, she started prioritizing self-care over external validation. For the first time, she spoke openly about the realities of living with an autoimmune disease, explaining how it caused weight fluctuations and fatigue. By doing so, she redefined the conversation, shifting it from body image to health and survival. Instead of hiding her struggles, she used her platform to educate and normalize health battles. This transparency became a turning point, empowering her to stop apologizing for her body. Selena began advocating for self-love and acceptance, reminding her fans that everyone's journey is different. She transformed her vulnerability into strength, showing the world that resilience is not about appearing perfect, but about embracing imperfection with courage.
Of your favorite celebrities.
Selena channeled her pain into her music, releasing songs that resonated with self-acceptance and emotional healing. Tracks like Lose You to Love Me reflected her journey of heartbreak, growth, and finding inner strength. Beyond music, she launched Rare Beauty, a makeup brand focused on inclusivity and mental health awareness. Rare Beauty wasn't just a business, it was her statement against industry norms that demanded flawlessness. By promoting natural beauty and creating campaigns that encouraged people to embrace their true selves, Selena turned her struggles into advocacy. Her courage to speak out against body shaming and toxic beauty standards inspired a new movement in the industry. She went from being a victim of criticism to becoming a voice of empowerment for millions. This evolution proved that Selena was no longer just surviving the pressure, she was thriving in her authenticity. Today, Selena Gomez stands as more than a pop star or actress. She's a symbol of strength for anyone facing body image struggles, chronic illness, or mental health challenges. By sharing her journey openly, she dismantled stigmas and gave fans permission to embrace themselves as they are. The girl once criticized for not fitting into Hollywood's mold is now celebrated for creating her own. Through her music, rare beauty, and advocacy for mental health, Selena has built a legacy that transcends entertainment. Her story teaches that true beauty lies in resilience, kindness, and self-acceptance. Even though the industry continues to pressure women with impossible standards, Selena has shown that real power comes from refusing to conform. In rising above body shaming, she gave a voice to millions and proved that imperfection is not weakness, it is humanity, and it is beautiful.